It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. By my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
All right, ready to go here. Now, here is Honus Wagner.
Honus Wagner.
And that's a little bit high. And a new season is officially underway. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And a foul ball.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day deGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded. Is one of the most dominant pitchers in the league, and when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So up next, Hank Aaron. That one not close. And that's ball one. Hank needs just one more homer to pass Henry Aaron on the all-time list. Wagner aboard here at first with nobody out.
Incredible.
I wish they realized stuff like that Hank Aaron is Hank Aaron. It's kind of funny.
What a remarkable career he's put together.
And that's outside. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. That one finds the zone, and the count's full.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Man at second. This one high in the air to left center. Langford sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Here's how the Red Sox line up on opening day. Chris, they're hoping for better in 2025 after some frustrations in recent years.
You got that right, Boog. They won the World Series in 2018, but then missed the playoffs in 5 of the next 6 seasons, and they haven't finished above 500 since 2021. But this is a legendary franchise, and it wouldn't be surprising to see them rebound this year.
Ted Williams stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And it's 1-1. One away with a runner at third as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
1 gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. DeGrom, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Coming home. He'll score, and the lead runner holds on at second base.
Picks himself up an RBI, ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And next for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Red Sox already leading. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Willie Mays digging in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Going to count 1-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
In the dirt, but kept close. The pitch. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, today's starting pitcher, Pedro Martinez. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now the DH, Michael Young. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Ortiz makes the grab, one down.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure.
Let's take a look at the Texas Rangers lineup for opening day. Singy, last year was a frustrating one after their World Series win in 2023.
Definitely, Boog, and a lot of that was due to injuries to the pitching staff. Only 2 pitchers made 20 or more starts for him. With some better injury luck in 2025, they could be right back in the mix of contenders.
Adrian Beltre stands in now and watches strike one. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Comes a 2-2. Got him looking. And there's 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now, Rafael Palmeiro. First pitch misses. Two outs, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And down on strikes. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Red Sox,
second inning set to go. Here's Wade Boggs now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One's the count.
Just missed.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. The 2-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
And they'll do it again. To kick the 3-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Simeon toss over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 33, Jason Varitek.
So stepping in for Boston, Jason Varitek.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Varitek, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they traded for him earlier this year. In the air to left, down the line. Peterson on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Towards first, Palmeiro. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. So now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Martinez back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball. That one inside, and it's 3-0. Ripped on the ground to second, slings to first, and Seager is set down.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Pudge Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Fastball for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, singing, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's Jock Peterson. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And they're down 2-0. Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Honus Wagner. First pitch just misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Garcia hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder Hank Aaron.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 1. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Popped up. Beltre pulls it down, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and
the
catcher are on the same page right now.
Simeon.
Now it's Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Just missed. And that misses. And it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Batting done. The
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Martinez with a move to first. Semien back in. Swings through that one for strike one.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Simeon over at first with one away. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Up next for the Rangers, Michael Young. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Check on the runner. Langford back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers nothing.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Manny Ramirez. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next one misses. 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. Peterson really on his horse for this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Red Sox by 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2 again. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And that one in the air center field. Brings it in, and that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Adrian Beltre. Close, but call the ball. Ball one.
Well,
Come on, umpire. Where's that missing?
Need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first with 1 gone, and the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Red Sox up by 2 here on opening day. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8.
Not the best location with the fastball
Now
on strike 3, but
catcher,
when you're pumping
Evolve.
high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez. And a strike in there. Palmeiro leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. DeGrom back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that one fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. 1 away here in the 5th.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Varitek.
So digging in, Jason Varitek. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Peterson makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So the batting order turns over. Honus Wagner up next for the Red Sox. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's way high. And the count is 2-0. Slider clips the corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Jacob DeGrom. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance.
I definitely feel like Bochy lifted DeGrom a little early. I guess he's only got 68 stamina now. I didn't remember his stamina being that low, but he's old now. 68 stamina through 67 pitches. I guess that makes sense.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Hank Aaron, 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Armstrong, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Simeon throws to first, and the inning is over. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Rangers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. That one to first, and that's just foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. That clips the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expected to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here's Marcus Simeon. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Wyatt.
So up next, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And misses inside. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So next to hit for Texas, Michael Young.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a rocket out to left. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. Oh, the throw is over his head. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Adrian Beltre stepping in for the Rangers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Young at third with 2 away. Check swing, called strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error and 1 left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Rangers 2. Back in Arlington, here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Strickland getting loose out there. Milner warming up as well. Foul ball there. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Pace and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 34, David.
Next. To hit David Ortiz. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just misses. The count now 2-2. That one missed. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Ramirez around third. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
And he takes a strike.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Varitek now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there. Next pitch is outside. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. And we're back.
Leading
and
up
now the
for
first
the
baseman,
Rangers,
Rafael
the first baseman,
Palmeiro.
Rafael Palmeiro.
That one fouled off. Backed off the plate that time.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Corey
Now
Seager.
it's Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Raleigh Fingers preparing to come on if needed. Miller also throwing. Tap foul at the plate. The Red Sox holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really...
I mean, that was a strike too. Come on.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Seager, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the next pitch is way outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Two now. Grounder might be 2. Wagner has it for 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Strickland.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one fouled off. Good eye in that spot. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Wagner in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Draws the walk there.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first. Now here is Hank Aaron. Inside. And that's ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second here, 1 gone. On the ground, right side, fair ball. And he can't come up with it. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 3-run lead. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a ball.
That's in.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 3. Manny Ramirez on deck for Boston. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Substitution being made at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is downstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Runner on the go. This one in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 2. So coming into the game now on defense, Pete Crow Armstrong. He'll be out in left field. Here is Jock Peterson. He's already homered here in this one.
Jock Peterson.
That's off the mark. 1-0. And that's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And a 1-2. That's inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Adolis. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen.
Now pitching for
So
Boston.
the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher,
Number
Raleigh
35.
Fingers.
Raleigh Fingers.
Swinging a foul straight back. Raleigh, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a four-seamer. The Red Sox leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one inside, and now it's even 1-1. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, and now 2 gone. Next up for
Now
Texas,
batting,
Marcus
second
Semien.
baseman, Marcus Semien.
There's the strike. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Not close with that one. Counts full 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
You're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Bobby Milner.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now David Ortiz.
Nope.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Milner, a 6'3" lefty, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. And that's downstairs and outside. In there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. Willie Mays digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here. Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
And that one ripped to left. And it goes just foul. Jimenez on at first. Nobody out. And that one off the outside edge. There goes the runner. Ball outside. Throws. Saved. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
In the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
First and second, no outs. Boggs will hit next. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Jimenez rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. Outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one fouled off. 2-2. No outs. Runners at first and second. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Popped up, and the infield fly rule called. And stepping in for Boston, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nico Horner. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Feed to second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Honus Wagner up next for the Red Sox.
Honus Wagner.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The RBI single pushes across a run. Now a 6-2 ball. Game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, and the count's full. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now at the plate, Mike, here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Andrew Miller. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Miller.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Red Sox leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's the strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. High in the air, out to right. Aaron moves towards it. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Down the number 2 hitter, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jacob Webb. Leading off, Hank Aaron.
Number 71, Jacob.
That's off the mark. And that is ball 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Dane Dunning up and loosening in the pen. And there's a foul ball. This to third. Into the outfield. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong entered as a pinch runner. So this is his first plate appearance, and it comes here in the 9th. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a foul out of play.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And now the count is even.
2-2 the count.
Now one miss. Hank gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. 1 out, the runner at second. Here at the top of the 9th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Here's Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Man on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Miller back to work. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is fouled back. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. That one 95 to finish him off.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Seager stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Pudge Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
He swings, floats it into left. And foul ball. Seager leads off first with 1 away. Close, but called a ball. Going to count 1-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. The throw is wild and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. First and second, 1 out.
The left
now Jack Peterson.
Josh Peterson.
Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood sweat.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Miller, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
Ball 1.
Well, forget about The double play now, that takes away the force and moves two guys into scoring position with only one out. Not the best time to mishandle a pitch like that.
That misses. 2-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Adult manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox. So they turn to their closer, Dennis Eckersley. A chance at his first save of the year. And fouled off. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. On a dead sprint, racing back, and it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just about got it out of here down the line to left, so I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
So the tying run at second. That's too low. 2-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
On a line, brings it in with a nice run and grab. And there's 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Langford, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
1-0.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Out in front and foul to the left side. The Rangers down to their final strike. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he'll put it away. Ball game, and the Red Sox.
Geez, walking the tightrope in the 9th, thought would take the win. Oh, they almost tied it with a solo shot there too.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least